Luckily, I was at home or pulling into the driveway when that ABS light came on. So what I ended up doing is getting a hammer, and this is just to get you out of a bind. All I did was tap that right there, like that, and I heard the actuator motor or pump, whatever it is, starting to function. And then now, no more ABS light on, and I do have brakes. If you need to get out of a bind, maybe try that. But first things first, if that comes on, make sure to stop and get your vehicle towed, because there's a chance that you'll have no brakes at all if that ABS and that sound comes on. But quick fix, tap that motor, but know that you're going to have to replace that ASAP. Okay, so it's the next day, still no ABS on after I tapped the actuator motor, so we're still good, but understand that it might come back on, and if it does, immediately stop your vehicle. A lot of people also ask how many miles I have on my Land Cruiser. When this light came on, 241,000 miles change, so the light hasn't come back on, but if it does, stop and get it towed. Safety first. New video here, ABS lights on. I have no brakes. I'm trying to get home. You're supposed to stop completely and get it towed, but I'm dropping it into low and kind of coasting on my way home. I'm like 1 minute away from the house, and I have zero brakes. Just documenting. This tends to happen when your brake actuator goes out. I tapped it, and I'll enter the video here, and that worked, and that gave me about 40 more miles or so. But now I completely, pedal goes all the way down, ABS is out. Obviously I wouldn't recommend you doing what I'm doing here, because then you could cause an accident, so especially on the highway or something like that. So as soon as you get this noise and this beeping, pull over, get your vehicle towed, because you'll lose brakes. So I'm pretty much just limping home at L, and I use the e-brake to kind of slow me down as well. Luckily, I'm around the corner from my house. Got home safe, but I can't get that off. I think this actuator here is completely done and over with. This one right here, I tap it and it doesn't kick on. So zero brakes. Okay, so it's the next day. It's not throwing a check engine light in, but let's plug my scanner and see if this one reads the ABS code. Give it a second to load up. I think I've never used it to scan something. Pending. No codes pending, so it doesn't read it. So in order for you to have an ABS one, I think you have to have a little bit more technical one than that one, or obviously this is more, I think, for check engine codes. So what we're going to do, we're going to use this. Saw it on YouTube. One of you guys in the Land Cruiser community told me to find the data link plug, which should be under the engine bay, and we're going to open the hood, and you have your data or diagnostic plug here. Now your OBD2, but your diagnostic one here. What you're going to do is lift this up and see here. We're going to turn it around and show you how you're going to do this. What you're going to want to do is remove this short pin right here from the data link. Take a pick and Just lift it. Once you lift it, grab some needle nose pliers. Remove it. Remove it. Don't lose that. Then what we're going to do is grab our paper clip to use as a jumper. Then we're going to look for E1 and TC. And what we're going to do is put our paper clip on E1 and TC, and I'll show you where this is for the 100 series. What you're going to do is, obviously this is backwards, you would look for E1, which is this first plug right here, this one, this one right here, and TC. Then what we're going to do is go in the vehicle, turn the ignition on but not over, so we're not going to crank this over, and we're going to count the ABS light, how many times it beeps or flashes. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. So 3, 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Pause. 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Pause. Oh, there's like several codes. I'm gonna have to write this one down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll go ahead and start it over, and I'm going to write down, it might be multiple codes indicating, so let's go ahead and run it out. Okay, let's try this again. So we're going to turn on our ignition but not crank the motor. We're looking at the ABS light. 1, 2, 3, space. 1, so 31, and then 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, so 32, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, so 52, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 56, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, so 31, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, so 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, so 52, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pause, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so turn it off. So we're gonna go look at the ABS code list online, and then look at what group code 31, 32, 52, and 56 are, so that we could know what is indicating or triggering the ABS light on. Okay, so we got our codes 31, 32, 52, and 56. This is the diagnostic trouble code that I found, and if this is the case, 31 is the front wheel speed sensor malfunction. Then the 32 is left front wheel speed sensor. So I'm not sure if because I did remove the low upper control arm and the sensor. I thought I plugged it back in. I should have. I didn't have these come on at all until the ABS light came on for the solenoid. And we'll just scroll up for number 52, hydraulic booster pump motor malfunction. So we know that that's the case because I know that the motor is not functioning. And then 56, accumulator low pressure malfunction. So obviously hydraulic brake booster pump motor. So we know those are an issue. So we already know that when this happens, typically that's what's going to happen. But if your hydraulic pump or motor is working, then you'll probably go back and only get the ABS code 31 and 32. But we're going to maybe replace these while we're there. But first, for sure, is replace the actual accumulator motor and go from there. So we're going to go ahead and order the parts. And so stay tuned on how to install or how to remove and how to install the new one on this next video. So thank you guys for watching on what happened when my ABS light came on. Again, first and foremost, safety. Pull over, park the car. If that light comes on, because the motor is about to give out at any moment, you don't want to be stuck in a situation where you might have to, need your brakes on the highway or downhill or anything like that. So pull over, get the vehicle towed to a shop or to your house for safety purposes. But as soon as that starts coming on, just pull over as soon as you can safely. And yeah, I think that is the biggest thing. So hope you guys enjoy this video of what happened to me when this light came on. Thank you guys for watching. Hit a subscribe. Stay tuned for the installation video.